Sorry, go ahead.
I never hit start recording, so oh well. Or maybe I stopped it somehow and I got the beginning of that, but
We can re-record the beginning, I guess.
no, I got some of it. I don't know when I stopped it. Oh well. We're watching the sprint. This is round 6, Miami Grand Prix. I'm Soup, that's Slide. We're watching the sprint here for Formula 1. And Slide has Piastri, Norris, Antonelli as his 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go with Verstappen, Piastri, Norris. Sorry, that's what I'm doing.
All right. That works.
Now, that's my prediction, right?
Yep.
What I want to happen is to have Antonelli win this thing. So that's what I want to have happen. But I just don't think it's going to. So if I was betting money, yeah, and there's Drizzle, definitely Drizzle.
That's kind of that's interesting if it's drizzling today and maybe not tomorrow, because then you have, they save tires at that point because they're using their.
Yuki's in the pit. Did you catch why he's starting from the pit? Did they do some kind of setup change?
I didn't hear. It must have been because he qualified poorly.
Yeah. Well, he kind of got, if I remember correctly, he got screwed. Something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't make it across the line.
Yeah, he held up for Max. That's right. He was letting Max go through. Yep.
And it screwed him, Doohan, Behrman, and somebody else.
They were all mad. Yeah, they were all mad.
Yep.
Look at Albon in 8th place too. Way to go, man.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with Sainz going out. I thought he actually had a really good lap going and backed out of it because he locked up.
No, he locked up. Yeah, he was off track. Totally off. Like,
oh yeah,
incredibly off track.
Yeah. And he even was just like, sorry guys, my mistake, like,
yeah,
I messed up.
I guess it depends on who gets to corner 1.
Well, talking about this track, the tough things, they have issues with
the low speed, right?
17, turn 17. And I think turn 14 is where Sainz went off, if I remember correctly. But 17 is the long one. So 3 DRS zones. I can't remember where they are. There's definitely one between 16 and 17. I think there might be one between 10 and 11. And I think there's one between 8 and 9, too, or somewhere around there. I could be wrong. So everybody's got inners on, except for Sainz has wets. Interesting. And I got Leclerc just is not even where he's supposed to be. Like on the map, he's way over in a weird spot.
Well, that's what I was just sitting here. My data channel and driver tracker are not working, so reload.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Mine's working, but Leclerc is not in the right place. Just wait and see what happens here. Maybe they'll fix it. I can see that Leclerc is not. I mean, I can see the track on
his camera's not on.
It does. I don't know. Something's weird with Leclerc.
Yeah. It looks pretty wet.
It does.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Driver tracker's starting to work.
Mine's working for everybody but Leclerc. Yeah, it's very wet there.
Yeah, I don't have anything for him on any of my stuff. Yeah. What position was he in? 6th, right?
He's supposed to be in 6th, yeah. I don't know.
That looks miserable.
It does look miserable.
Yeah, Leclerc is on turn 14, right?
Yeah, just sitting there. That's what it looks like on the... It's not where he is. You'll see. He'll come by.
Is this another George Russell situation?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Makes DRS tough. Oh wait, did he move?
I don't
He's
know.
not there anymore, but he hasn't popped up yet either. I'm looking to see if his micro sectors are coming through. They aren't. I don't know what's going on.
I love that they go under a freeway.
I love a wet race. This is gonna be fun,
I mean, 19 laps. You just want to keep it on the road for this.
right? Yeah, because if you wreck, terrible, right?
Yeah.
The worst that could
Before
possibly
qualifying.
happen. You
Yeah.
wreck in a sprint. It's like, come on. It's a lot of spray. No, we're doing two formation laps here. Wow.
Yeah. They were saying,
Verstappen's having trouble here.
yeah,
Yeah, he went behind Russell for a minute. Verstappen, yeah. Turn 17, I told you. Yeah, he locked up at turn 17. And he's mad about it too.
man,
Max Verstappen became a dad. You know that?
they did. I did hear that. And then I had a girl, right?
Yeah, Lily.
I know. It's copying our brother.
Why are we doing? Yeah. Yeah, well, get into some clean air. Yeah, you're in front. That's a good thing.
Ooh.
So Verstappen falls back a couple positions during the formation lap and is now trying to take back his position, which apparently he's allowed to do. Starting procedure suspended, it says.
They said they could do a rolling start even.
That might be what they do. Leclerc has no data out there. I don't know what's going on.
A 10-minute reset.
Oh, God. Red flag out. They're going to make him do wets.
All right, red flag.
Yeah. Let's start this one off with a bang. Boring.
Yeah. Ooh, lock up. They put a chicane into the pit lane.
That's what it looked like. Too bad, Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll's complaining he's got water in between his visor and the tear off. That's a big deal. So they got to put wets on all of them, I think they said, right?
They said it was two. Yeah, I don't know. It said 10-minute pause.
How are they going to get in the pits? There's so many people.
I think they're just lining up.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, they're not. They don't have to change to the they're all going to intermediates. They're checking the tires. They're not allowed to blanket the intermediates and the wets, I don't think.
Mm.
They are. Maybe they're allowed to blanket the intermediates and not the wets. I think it might be the wets that they're not allowed to blanket. Max Verstappen changing his headrest. Little comfort. There's their Yeti blowers again.
I know, those are fancy.
They're very common.
Leclerc's out of the car. Done.
He sure is, yeah.
Like, he doesn't look like he was ever in the car type
I
of thing.
know,
Like,
yeah.
what?
I don't know what's going on with him.
Can you guys tell us why Leclerc is?
Yeah, it's like not racing at all. What's going on here?
I mean, Albon's getting out of his car right now.
Looks like their son.
Oh, Alonso's wandering around,
Yeah,
so
I
maybe.
think everybody's just out of the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say Verstappen's getting out now too.
All right, well, this is boring. Do you want to skip ahead?
I mean,
I'm gonna
so
go
what time?
to like 20 because they said 10
20.
minutes, and see what happens.
I'm at 20. They're still sitting there.
Still sitting there. All right, let's go 23. They're getting back in the
Still sitting
car.
there. Yeah, Yuki's putting his thing on.
25, 26.
They're in their car. It's at 20. All right, I see a 28. All right, no, not 28 yet.
Hold
Nope.
on. Hold on.
30.
They're 30, 33. They're out back on track. If you want to tell me when you get to 33.
I'm at 33, 12, 13, 14, 15 right
All
now.
right, I'm right there. I'm looking at Andrea Stella and
Yep.
yeah, I'm syncing these. Yeah, we're not gonna sit around and wait for that. We don't have to do that. That's the benefit
That's
of
right.
the replay. So, and Leclerc, it says he's out. I don't know what happened with Leclerc.
Yeah, you're right. I have it out. I'm not looking it up, but
I'm not looking
clearly
it up either. We'll find out at the end, but it looks like Leclerc is
I'm
not
not.
in the
Yeah,
sprint.
he is. Yeah, done,
And
son.
certainly less spray than there was last time.
They
Yeah, that'll be boring. They're talking about saving the inters for
yeah.
saving the inters, and these laps are counting, by the way. These
Are
formation,
they?
whatever you want to. Yeah, and they're on
Oh, we're
lap
on lap 2.
17. Yeah, this is the race. This is stupid. This is why sprints are stupid. Yeah, but let's just start the race. They're all. Oh, here we go. Standing start, they say. Interesting.
Okay.
Standing start
Land.
at the start of lap 3, it looks like. Oh, sprints. These commentators are trying to make this so exciting, and
I was
it's
gonna say
just not. Yeah,
they're
it's just
also at the end of 20 minutes of trying to make it
yeah,
exciting.
it's just a sprint, guys. Nobody's gonna risk anything. They're just gonna get it around the track for 17 more laps, and it'd be great. Did you see that guy's booby tattoo? That was
Yeah,
special.
man.
This is like a little chest tattoo there for a Mercedes mechanic.
Was that Mercedes or
Wicked.
Red Bull?
It was Mercedes, I'm pretty sure.
Was that? I wasn't.
Yeah. Here we go. Curved grids are tough. Is anybody
Yeah.
curved?
Just towards the back.
Yeah, barely. Here comes the
There we
lights.
go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're out.
Oh,
Everybody's got a pretty good start. Pretty good start. Looks like Piastri might have him though.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Piastri might have him, and Antonelli
Oh,
got pushed off. Yeah, Antonelli drops back to third. It's Piastri,
Verstappen.
Norris, and
Oh,
Verstappen.
Russell already passed too.
Yeah, Piastri, Russell's past Antonelli. Just stay with it, Antonelli. You're good. Yeah, Antonelli, man.
No, he didn't. He was
Uh,
on the racing line.
yeah, he didn't push you off. He just I
Welcome to F1.
Yeah, I don't think Antonelli's complaining he got pushed off, but I don't think Piastri did. I think Piastri took the position. You know, that's pretty much what
Yeah.
happened.
No,
We'll see though. We'll see if there's any sort
man, these
of investigation. He's
the
already trying to
Mercedes are
overtake.
racing
Yeah,
each other.
yeah. He wants to get past Russell real bad.
A lot of water, like missed.
Mhm. So Piastri up to first here, which is interesting.
I mean, if Antonelli gets the spot back, I have mine. But
That's
did you
true.
say Piastri, Norris, Verstappen?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. I think I said, did I say Verstappen first? I can't remember. I had them in the top three. That's for sure. Piastri's getting ready to be gone too.
he's got clean air.
He's got clean air. He doesn't have any spray in his face. Like he's
Yep.
out of there. Yeah. He's gone.
They're starting to settle in now.
They sure are. Now it's gonna be tough for Antonelli got past Russell. When did that happen?
Yeah, no, he was staying ahead. Russell was just trying to get around him.
Oh, I thought Russell
No,
passed him. It was the other way
he didn't.
around. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought Antonelli was getting held back by Russell. So no, that's what I wanted to have happen. I want Antonelli up front.
so there's no DRS too. Is the other bit here, right? Because they're on. It's wet.
Yeah, you're right.
Science, man.
Anyways.
Go around the outside. Yeah.
What's it? 8? Top 8 is points
Yep.
in the sprint. Yeah. Well, you've
Hopefully.
only got 15 laps left, so just finish it, Piastri. I don't think they should pit for slicks, but I don't know. Man, look at Sainz
Oh,
just like
fine, man.
racing people.
Yeah, you
He's
got him.
got it. Yeah, he was like, it's mine.
Oh, well.
Tries to switch
But
back.
Ocon's on the inside, yeah.
Oh no! Good job, Ocon. Just don't wreck, please, Sainz.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to wreck right now. Bunch of tear-offs flying around the track. Well, turn the steering wheel harder then, Hamilton, if the car won't turn. Just turn harder. Give that steering wheel everything you got. Looks like it's turning to me.
Piastri's already got a 2-second gap.
Yeah, he's gone. It's his sprint to lose now, especially with the conditions. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
Second, yeah.
They are noting the incident, lap one, turn one incident, Antonelli Piastri, but I don't think Piastri pushed him off at all. Just,
He went straight off.
yeah. Antonelli did. Yeah.
Yes. Wow, this is bad.
Yeah, it's so hard to see.
Oh, God.
Oh, Behrman got squeezed. I can't believe he made it through there.
Me neither.
He got squeezed. They were 3 wide for what, like 20th position or something?
Yeah. They're off. Yeah, it's getting dry.
It sure is. There's a dry line forming.
Oh, good. It's bad for
God.
Lawson.
Lawson says his visor's broken. He can't see.
It's in 9th, too. So no further investigation.
Yeah, they're done.
Out of position for Verstappen.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Oh.
We need to take a look at that. We already saw this switchback. We know.
I hope that it was Lando going, hey, I think Max is out of his box.
Right? Get him back. Yep. We'll have to wait and see. It says, incident involving car 1, Verstappen noted, false start out of position. I wish Sainz would stop pushing so hard. He's making me nervous. Because he is pushing hard for a sprint.
That's right.
And I know you got to get every point in the midfield.
But he does that. Remember at Ferrari last year, was it Austin Grand Prix sprint? He was like all over the place.
I don't remember. Incident, no further investigation for Verstappen. Let's.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see a different angle. It looks like Verstappen may have been over. Who's this going off track here? Russell?
Looks like Antonelli.
Antonelli, yeah. This is going to be 11 laps of everybody staying in the same position.
Yep.
Oops. What it is.
Signs going
There
around
goes
again.
Signs trying to take Ocon's position. Way to
He
get
took
to
it that
12.
time.
Yep.
Oh, and then he goes off.
And he goes off.
Come
Yep.
on.
I mean, maybe he's just testing out what he can do
What
in
he
the
can
car.
do, yeah.
Albin's walking away with a potential point here. 2 points, I think.
Yep.
If he can hold 7th, which he should be able to.
These gaps aren't going to change either.
I don't even know why I watch sprints, to be honest. They're so boring.
You have to. You have to. Required.
It's required watching.
Required reading.
I don't even like the fact that I have to watch sprint qualifying too. Like I like the P123, then going into qualifying and then Grand Prix. That's my routine that I enjoy. But the track is very dry, by the way. Very dry.
It is.
The sun is coming out now, so it's they better be careful. I wonder if anybody will pit for slicks here. That's what Palmer's talking about right now.
Yeah.
Put Signs in. That's what, if I was Williams, I would put Signs in and put him on a slick. But I don't know. He can't seem to keep it on the track with the inners right now. So
Albin.
they're all complaining about visibility.
I wonder if Albin can get around Hamilton.
It looks like he might be able
he's
to.
right
Yeah.
behind him.
I'd love to see that. Russell and Antonelli look like they're going to have a race here, maybe.
Halfway.
Good. I'm ready to watch qualifying.
Yep. Oscar's just like Sunday drive,
AF,
like
yeah.
easy. Yeah,
Chill AF.
Like, can we just get this over with?
They're
Dude, they are
saying the
right
track.
behind each other.
Yeah, they're saying the track is not drying as fast as they thought it would. That Piastri said that specifically, but it looks, from our point of view, like it's very dry. But I'm sure the drivers have a better point of view than we do, obviously. And Russell is trying to push right around. Here comes Antonelli. They're close.
Oh, interesting signs.
Yeah, Sainz is not in favor of switching to slicks either. I mean, it would be interesting to see if, oh man, Russell just almost. Because he's losing it because he's pushing so hard. He wants to take Antonelli's spot.
Let's see. Can you show that right there? That's what I want to see.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Albin.
He's right on his butt. Oh, turn it.
Then pass him. George Russell complaining he's got more pace. Get around Antonelli then.
Nobody's going to go to slicks.
Nobody's going to
Oh,
slicks.
DRS is enabled.
Oh,
Yeah, go Albin.
okay. DRS enabled.
Yeah, there you go. Wings are
He's
open.
got it. Yep, the wings are open. Now be careful, because it's still wet.
Yeah, but you only got 7 laps.
Sonoda goes in. They got nothing to lose.
I was going to say Ferrari's out there too.
Mediums go on Sonoda in 19th. A 2.3 second pit stop too, by the way, which is pretty awesome. Yuki Tsunoda, how fast is he gonna go? They got 7 laps left here. 8 laps, technically. Sainz should go in. That's who I would put in. I would, if I was Williams, I'd have Sainz in putting them on slicks right now. Oliver Behrman trying to pass. Who did he pass?
It looks like he did pass him. Was
it
Doohan?
Doohan? Yeah, it was Doohan.
Or Gasly. No, it's Gasly.
Oh, I like Gasly. Albon still hasn't passed Hamilton.
I know, and he has DRS. Should be. Oh, Hamilton's going
Hamilton's boxing, so Albon does not have to. Albon doesn't have to pass him now. They're putting softs on. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that wasn't a very good pit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Lance Stroll.
Sainz
in pit. Sainz is in the pit.
Okay, Sainz in. And actually, it said that was a 2-second pit for Hamilton, but it looked longer than that. Oh, was
it? It looked slow.
Yeah, it looked slow. Oh, here we go. Now it's going to get interesting. So this is. I'm glad they started pitting, because this would have been really boring if they hadn't. I'd really like to see how Sainz pits went, but nobody wants to show us that. Yeah. So. And Norris is now pressuring. Norris is within DRS of Piastri. Get him, Lando.
Getting some water on his tires.
Yeah.
Don't screw this up, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who's pitting?
Who? Mercedes. Verstappen's pitting.
Verstappen pits.
Antonelli.
Oh, yellow
flag.
Looks like Sainz. I think it's Sainz or Sonoda. But it looks like he's still moving. Yeah.
Contact in the pit.
In the pits.
Of Verstappen?
It was Verstappen, yeah.
What did he hit?
Who did he run into?
Was it somebody going in?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who he hit. He hit somebody.
There's so many things happening right now.
I know,
like everybody's in the pit.
Everybody is in the pit. Except for Piastri and Norris.
Oh. Yeah,
Sainz is done.
He's got multiple punctures.
Get it back. Is he going to get it back? Is Sainz going to get it back into the pits? I think he is. Yeah, he's almost there.
Yeah, that's where the stuff is.
Oh, Hamilton's going quick. Oh, this is going to get interesting. We got 5 laps to finish this.
But Verstappen and Hamilton have to battle. Oh, they're going to pit.
They're going to pit. What does Antonelli have on? mediums. Piastri's going in. We still don't know what Verstappen hit. They put mediums on. Good pit.
They left Norris out, though.
And Sainz is done.
It has to be done.
I think they're trying to put Sainz back out there.
Did Piastri keep his spot? Yeah. Because everybody pit.
Yeah. Norris is... If Norris can finish this on the intermediates and win, it'll be very interesting. I would love to see some radio. You should see. This was a great race to have this line graph that I put up.
Yeah, the chicane's screwed. That's why Piastri bailed. Albon's
Yeah. So it could be a safety car because there's all that debris in the chicane that Norris is complaining about. So if there's debris and they call a yellow flag,
jeez, then Hamilton just went right around him, blew by him.
Yeah, he sure did. Here comes Hamilton in third right now, and he's going quick on the softs.
Yeah, but now Piastri has mediums. Oh, Norris is coming in.
Norris is coming in
for softs.
He's coming in with softs.
Antonelli. He hit Antonelli.
It was Antonelli, yeah. But who has the unsafe release?
Oh Fernando great. Alonso. That's unfortunate.
Well, no, Norris will be fine. He's holding first. Yeah, he's got to get to the line. Get to the line. Go. He has to get to the line.
Show us.
Yes, they're not even...
God.
I think Lando won.
Wow. He did. That's the race. Race over.
That is the race, yeah.
It's over. Yeah, and Hamilton got screwed.
I know, because Hamilton was charging.
Yep.
Well, I was one position off. Did I say Norris or Piastri? Yeah, I don't remember. I think
we both said... I don't know. We'll have to go back and look. Wow. No, we won't.
Yeah, they're not going to get racing again. This is safety car.
No more racing.
Yeah. It's done. All right, well, that was 10 laps of really boring racing, 10, 11 laps, and then three or four laps of very interesting strategy changes in racing.
They're saying their unsafe release was
for Verstappen. It's Verstappen.
I thought it was Antonelli.
Yeah, it's Verstappen.
Let's show. What happened to Sainz?
Let's see what it signs.
Let me do.
He's just pushing too hard for the sprint. Oh, he clipped with the rear. Yeah, this is the rear.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and there it's already got the puncture as soon as he clips the wall.
Oh yeah,
and look at all that carbon fiber just flying off of his car. I don't know why. I have a little bit of a complaint about the F1 broadcast. Slow motion, I don't like sound with slow motion. And they let the sound go. Like when they go through slow motion, they always keep the sound on. Just mute it.
All right, here, hold on.
All right, Verstappen with the unsafe release. He goes out. Yeah, he just ran right into...
Yeah, it's not his fault.
It's not his fault, yeah. Oh, Antonelli wasn't even able to pit because of Verstappen. So Verstappen comes out of his pit, unsafe release, runs into Antonelli and blocks Antonelli from pitting.
Oh, God. And
What happened
was
there?
that
Was it
was
Liam
that
Lawson?
I don't know who it
No.
was. It was Liam.
Liam Lawson just
Oh
takes
no.
out Fernando Alonso. Wow, what a finish! And where did Antonelli finish? Antonelli finishes in
Uh
11th because of that.
yeah.
Because he took a ride through the pit and didn't get any of the benefit. It was just a drive-through penalty. That's gonna be a big. That's got to be a big
They gave him a
penalty for
10-second.
Verstappen.
They
Oh,
they already gave him a 10
they
second.
already
That's
gave
it.
him 10-second. 10-second
Alonso's
time
going for a
penalty.
walk.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Uh,
No. No remaining time.
there's not gonna be any remaining time. It's over. The race is over, guys. Yeah, they're trying to make this exciting. It's over. Okay. Let me make it like no. There's not even going to be time for a restart. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Verstappen's going to lose 10 seconds, so he's not going to be in the points.
Verstappen will be. Where's he
Out
going to
of the
be?
points. Out of the points. 10 seconds is out of the points. Because they're all stacked up now.
Yeah.
He's literally going to be last.
Well, not quite, but yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Not relevant.
Yeah, not relevant. That's right. That's Toto Wolff. Kimmy was complaining that he didn't didn't know what to say.
Okay,
and
hold
Toto
on.
says not relevant. Yeah.
If he was in first, that's not what they'd be saying.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. But still, it's a sprint. I agree with them. It's a mini race.
Yeah.
Just bad luck. Let's
You know
see
what
how
the
he
worst
does
part
in
of this whole
qualifying.
race is right now?
What's that?
Stroll's going to get points.
Oh, he's 7th. Yeah.
He's gonna be
And
6th.
he's the top Aston Martin, which is also stupid, right?
Have you noticed the slang in F1 is mega?
Yeah, mega. I
They
feel
all
like that's
say
a
mega.
British thing. Do they say
Listen,
that in London when you're there? Do
I've
they say
only
mega?
I've only heard it said on F1
So
from F1 drivers.
do you have any people that you talk to about F1 there?
Yeah, actually I have a couple guys.
So they are
At least
all
one
Lando
guy.
Norris fans?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. If I
Or
was
George Russell,
Yeah.
you know. Or well, and Hamilton, obviously.
Yeah. I feel like every British person likes Lewis Hamilton. If you don't like Lewis Hamilton, that's weird. It's like being a Penguins fan and being like, I don't like Crosby. Like that
Yeah.
doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. There's nothing to not like about him, except, which I wanted to talk to you about this, and I think I sent it in our Discord. His ranking of video games. I have to say, Hamilton, I like him a lot, but I don't agree with his ranking of video games. So
of all video games, or
no, they did this like video with him and Leclerc where it was just like a PR video, where they were basically like, here's all these video games. They put them out. They put the video game, like pictures of the video games out on the table, and they said rank these from like best to worst, and you should watch it. Oh, nothing. Yeah, Piastri's not going to get in trouble, Antonelli. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, that was called racing.
Yeah.
So I still don't. Where do you think Verstappen ends up? You don't think he ends up 18th or 17th with the 10-second?
No, because the gap is.
How do they do this?
He'll end up. It's 10 seconds past the point where he stops. So he's gonna be like 9th, 10th, somewhere around there, 11th maybe.
He's still out of the points though.
Yeah,
So
he's
it
still
doesn't
out
really
of the
matter.
points. Yeah, he'll be right around the person that he hit. To be honest with you, but not his. I mean, let's be honest. It's not Verstappen's fault. Like he can't
it's his
see.
team's fault.
Yeah, it's his team's fault. He can't see them coming up the pits. He just has to go when they tell him to go,
Yeah.
and he went. When they told him to go. So not his fault, but it's his team's fault for sure.
Oh, Rosé.
It's this undramatic, anticlimactic checkered flag. Yeah. Safety car ending right at the end here. Are they actually going to race? No,
Really?
they're in the
Where are
18th
they?
lap right now.
No,
Yeah. That. Yeah.
for like what? Like one
I don't think that's how it works. I think it's gonna end and they're going over the line
game,
and yeah.
not the game ending, but the race is ending.
Yeah. So I think they technically are racing, but what's his name? Norris gets to pick when they start. So there's no
Yeah.
way.
So
And
he
he
can be
hasn't
like, I'm
yeah.
just gonna not start, guys.
Yeah.
Well, when it peels away, yeah.
Yeah, because he has from the time the safety car peels away, I think, to the starting line to restart the race, if I remember correctly. I could
So
be
you just
wrong.
be like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not restarting.
Yeah. He won is what it boils
Yeah.
down to.
So Lawson is in 8th right now with his
Albin
first point.
is in 5th. Just FYI.
4th.
Fourth,
He's
yes,
in 4th.
correct. You're right. He's in 4th. Oh man, wouldn't that have been awesome if Albin would have podiumed? He almost podiumed.
Almost, yeah.
God, I would have loved to have seen that. That would have been one of my favorite things in the world. Lando Norris wins the Miami Grand Prix sprint. Piastri,
1, 2.
Hamilton, and then let's see, they're dropping Verstappen now, so we'll see where he ends up. Yeah, he still beat Antonelli.
No, I have him on 16 on the board.
16, you're right. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it had to do with, I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It should be his yeah. They add 10 seconds on to whatever his finish time is.
Oh, they just put him on 17.
Last. Yeah, he's last. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, that's not his fault though, as we've said.
Yeah. Not his fault. So Albin gets 4th. That's the highest finish of the year for a Williams.
Yep.
Okay, we're not. Let's go right into
it.
Yeah. Just get into it.
Let me.
So,
how do I do that?
You gotta just right click on one and hit close all players. That's how I do it. But it didn't close live timing, so that kind of sucks.
It never does because it's not really a player. So I have to reopen multi-viewer now.
Yeah, I am going. So I will be
2025 season Miami qualifying. Watch replay. Open setup. and they were down 1-0.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That is a huge deal.
Oh, what happened to my players? Who do they play next?
I don't know. I have to go look.
I think it was another game 7. Was it the Golden Knights and somebody else?
I'm not going to go look on ESPN right now because I don't want
Yeah,
to.
it's a bad idea. Ruin everything for us. We've waited so long for this. All right,
Yep.
I'm hitting play. I'm at 11 seconds.
Oh, play on that, not on.
Yeah.
All right. I got Bortoletto up.
Yep, I'm good. You'll catch up. And everything looks right. We'll get rid of this, though. Oh, the team radio. We can leave that there. That's fine. All right, any predictions here? What do you think?
I still think we're going to end up with McLaren's at the front and I don't know, George Russell as third. Nope, Verstappen is third.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, it's boring to predict, but that's the way it probably will
What if
be.
Antonelli does it again?
Might.
I'm gonna go with Piastri, Antonelli. Or I'm gonna go with Norris, Antonelli, Piastri. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that.
All right.
That's my 1, 2, 3.
I'm still Piastri, Norris, Verstappen.
Okay.
It's like
That's
like I
safe
said,
bet.
boring. And I think that somebody will go out. Who will go out in round or in Q1 that shouldn't?
Hamilton.
You think Hamilton will go out? All right.
I'm not gonna. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say. I think the safest bets are either Hamilton or Tsunoda.
It's true.
Those are the two safe bets for that. But let's go with. I'm gonna say Gasly goes out.
Okay, that is also one that would be unexpected.
Yeah.
Who's going to be your good surprise for this? Who's going to make
Antonelli.
it to?
I think Antonelli is going to be the good surprise.
Okay, that's fair. If you think she's going to be on the front row,
Yeah, front row
right,
on the podium.
Let me change that.
The qualifying podium.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to make it to Q3 that hasn't normally made it?
Lance Stroll.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that as soon as I said it. I was lying.
I mean, he might actually do it. We'll see. But that's what I'm going to go with.
I hate that prediction.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm going to predict that both Williams make it to.
That's a good prediction.
As a outside chance type of thing.
Yeah.
I think they'll have it figured out.
That's fair. By the way, Lando's helmet is awesome. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Disco ball helmet, that is awesome.
So apparently he's done. It was a basketball, and then it's all balls for Miami. And
hold on, let's see if they say why Leclerc wasn't in the. So Leclerc was out of the sprint, and we still don't know why because we're afraid to Google it. Interesting that Antonelli's in 6th place for the Drivers' Championship, by the way.
He's in a Mercedes, and he's done well.
Ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Mercedes is going to do well. I mean, they're in 2nd.
Yep. Constructors' Cup standing goes McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, Williams. Excellent. Haas, Aston Martin, Racing Bulls, Alpine, Kick Sauber.
Yeah, Caught City. Oh, they haven't. Oh, what?
Oh.
What?
How far did they drop him?
Out of the points is what they said.
That's terrible. Albon's out of the points because of a safety car delta.
Yeah,
Whatever. That's stupid.
that is real dumb. Holy Bearman.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the
Don't do it.
no, I'm looking at the final sprint classification. I want to see what it is. So the final sprint classification has Norris first, Piastri second, Hamilton third, Russell fourth, Stroll fifth, Tsunoda sixth, Antonelli seventh, Gasly eighth. Albon drops down to 11th.
Stroll was in 5th.
That's correct.
Ugh, gross.
What a God. Like seriously, Williams just gets screwed sometimes. It makes me so mad. Like that's so let's see. Car number 23, 5-second time penalty, did not stay above the minimum time set by ECU under the safety car steward's decision number 50. Did they appeal it? They should appeal it. So decision number 50. Let's see if I can find that.
I was going to say, but at this point, they would have already appealed it.
Here we go.
Like,
Safety
by
car
now.
infringement. The driver did not stay above the minimum set time by ECU under the safety car. The stewards heard from the driver 23. The team representative examined timing, telemetry, and in-car evidence. The driver of 23 was below the minimum time set in 3 consecutive sectors at the beginning of safety car period, which is a breach of Article. It's stupid.
Rosé. All right.
It's stupid.
Charles Leclerc is going to actually drive his car. What time is the race tomorrow?
I think 4.
Okay. Alex Albon already.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Just let it go.
Stupid. Who's on a run here? Bortoletto?
Hulkenberg and Bortoletto.
Yeah. Who's on a run that I care about?
Signs. He's about to start one. Albon.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. What else can I find up here that'll be more interesting? Let's see. Track limits tracker? No. Track map? No. Investigations tracker? Maybe. Team radio. Race control messages. We already have that. That's got to be something crazy. No, that's too much information.
Gasly qualifies behind the Saubers? What? That looks like rainstorms in the
It sure
distance.
does. It sure does, doesn't it?
Wants a number 1.
And Verstappen goes on a flyer. Albon,
Yep.
by the way, just went to P1 with a 127.838. Verstappen is
flying.
Destroying that.
Piastri's going too, I think. Piastri has more purple than Verstappen right now.
Yep.
Let's go, Piastri.
Verstappen goes up the first 2/10.
Yes. Piastri's got purple microsectors this third. He's going to go ahead. He ought to go first.
Yep, here comes Piastri for sure. Up to
For
P1,
sure.
Piastri. Half a second above Albon and 2/10 over Verstappen.
Almost 3/10. Norris might go.
There's P3.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of DRS right there.
Man, I'm just mad about the Albon thing. I was so excited that he finished 4th. That's
You just get a whistle?
I think they whistle when someone's coming into the pits. Yeah.
Valtteri. Hello.
Evening.
Hey, Dallas.
What's up?
We're watching qualifying right now. It's recording too, just so you know.
I know. I watched it earlier, so I won't say anything.
All right.
Thank you for the
Some of these people are going straight back out.
Yeah.
Albon and Sainz are.
Get them laps in, get those bankers in.
Track dominance.
I love it. They showed it was during sprint qualifying. They showed a track dominance Leclerc versus Hamilton. And Hamilton had like one tiny little sector that he was dominant on. And I was like, why even show the graphic? Like, just say, Leclerc's doing much better than Hamilton right now, which everybody knows, Even though, I mean, Leclerc didn't race in the sprint. Dallas, do you know why Leclerc didn't race in the sprint? We were afraid to look it up because we don't want to spoil anything.
in the sprint, I believe on the whatever the pre-lap is, he went too hard and went into the boards.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that would do it.
I think they call it aquaplaning or whatever.
Yeah,
he didn't have. I don't think he had wets on yet, and he went too fast and.
And just put it in the wall.
We call that head jarring. That's what we call it.
How far are you guys into watching it?
We are, I can give you a timestamp. We're at 13:19. 13:19, and the timer for, well, I don't know if you're going to have that. You won't have that. You won't have the timer because you're not watching on multi-viewer. So just go to, on the qualifying recording, go to 13:42.
I don't know where that's at. I'm in F1 TV, but I don't.
Oh, I'm not going in there, so sorry. You gotta go.
Oh.
You gotta go like 2025 season, and then go to Miami Grand Prix, and then you should be able to see qualifying replay there.
What the hell?
Yeah, we use a completely different app because like what happens is F1 TV has pictures of like the highlight of whatever happened in the session. And that's what you click on. And so it's a spoiler. But multi-viewer is an app that you can get on your computer, and it's much better. So
they don't have Miami listed under 2025.
It's got to be. It happened.
It's happening right now.
I know. I'm looking, and it's not listed. In the United States, maybe that's why.
That's, there you go.
Yeah, they put the country.
United States of
I
America.
select qualifying. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
what time stamp?
go to 1455 about.
Science has a bunch of purple right now in his lap.
He
Like
sure
a
does.
bunch of purple.
He sure does.
Couple yellows, but also a bunch of purple.
I just am waiting for the moment when Steins, he goes to P1, 127.098. Now, I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to hold it, but he
No,
is
me neither.
first. But I'm waiting for the time that like Albin or Sainz sets a lap and it actually sticks, you know?
Mhm.
Like they stay up in 2 or 3, but they never do. Yeah, Albin just went third with his flyer, 127.358, so 3/10 off. Antonelli goes to
Pinelli's gonna
first,
go home. Yeah.
barely ahead of Sainz, barely by 200ths.
Bortoletto to 5th.
That's an interesting turn of events. Yeah, but
Yeah. Lawson to 6th. I mean, the track must just be rubbering in really
it's
well.
evolving. Yeah,
Sorry, I had to reload. What time stamp?
let's do 16, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there.
Okay. Thanks.
It's just an interesting, like, the people in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now are very interesting. Except for 3. Like, 3's the only one that you expect to be there. So,
well, I mean, the top 10. Look at the top
Yeah.
10 other than 7
yeah.
and 3.
And I really think it's just because
They're working. They're doing outlaps.
the fast cars haven't run on the rubbered in track yet. Because here goes Verstappen with a purple sector 1.
Giant purple section. He's
Yeah.
green through the whole second section.
Yeah.
Piastri's on a run too, but it's not as good.
I couldn't
Not
believe
as-
how airborne Piastri gets at times.
Wait, didn't he? I
Yeah.
didn't see in the sprint, but there was a part where he like launched over there's like it's not I don't know, is it a chicane? It's kind of a
Yeah, it's
chicane.
chicane, like,
it is
he
a
was
chicane,
literally
14,
airborne.
15. Yeah, 14, 15. That's last year where Verstappen took out the bollard. He took out the bollard, and I think the bollard, I'm pretty sure it's the bollard that caused the safety car that gave Norris the free pit that caused
That
him to
won.
win the race. Yeah. I think that's how it went down.
Piastri went second.
Yeah. Antonelli's holding on to third, and then the Williams are in 4th and 5th. Norris goes to P5. Keeping these bankers in because we got 4 minutes left, 4 minute 55 seconds, 4 minute 50, 46, 45. So we are getting close to this being over. Everybody's getting ready to run their power flyers. Oh, lockup for Hamilton. That's a flat spot on that soft. Oh. Yeah, Tim. So the reason I was talking to you about Monica's car before we started watching the sprint is I was gonna see if I could try to get Monica into sim rallying. Because she's got a rally car, you know?
Yeah. It drives like a rally car, I'll tell you that much.
Is it a standard?
Yeah.
What are they doing right there?
I don't remember. I don't know what I said. What do you mean?
Hamilton in the pits, or I think it was. Like, what do they put on the front axles?
They're putting air blowers on to keep the brakes cool.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and the engine too, I think, yeah. Because the cars, half of the reason the cars stay cold is because they move. They move so fast that the air is pushing through them. So when they stop, they put blowers on it to keep the air moving over the important hot
Gotcha.
components of the car. And we've noted a couple times on the podcast and the videos that we make that, by the way, Kick Sauber has kind of a cool livery that I didn't even notice until right now. It's like a splatter paint of green on there.
They're
They
just saying,
also-
just kidding.
Yeah, they also are having trouble getting into the pit lane. But for some reason, Red Bull has all of their blowers must be sponsored by Yeti, or maybe they have some sort of Yeti sponsorship agreement, because all of their blowers say Yeti on them. Then Yeti obviously doesn't sell blowers. So unless if you can find one, they'd probably be a really good one. It'd be expensive, but good.
$1,000 blower.
$1,000 blower, but it would keep everything super cool. Super cool.
Yep.
Two minutes. Is it Antonelli or Russell doing a flyer right now?
Russell looks like.
It's weird. Looks like Antonelli. If you look at his microsectors, it looks like he maybe thought about doing a lap and then was like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go slow.
No, maybe the one spot he was like, I gotta go fast here.
Yeah. I gotta get out of the way.
Russell, yeah, well.
Man, I'm sleepy. I was up really early for flag football. Dallas, you went couch shopping today, I heard, through the grapevine.
How?
Posted
We
on
saw
Facebook
Steph
or
the other
something.
day.
How
Did she
did
tell
I
you?
How did I hear this? No. So Emily just sent me a message and was like, hey, I'm sorry that Dallas didn't get to watch the racing with you today. She's like, I made him go couch shopping. And I was like, he didn't miss anything. I was like, Tim was flying from London and we haven't watched a thing until tonight, you know? And I was like, do as much couch shopping as you want, you know? And she was like, oh, okay, good, you know? So that's how I heard about it.
We saw Steph yesterday in the Giant Eagle parking lot.
I know she said that you guys had to flag her down, you know, with like.
Yeah, we were like behind her with our buggy, and we're like, "Hey, Steph," and she just like
Kept going.
I don't give a shit, and just walked away.
What a bitch.
I just pulled up next to her, and I was like, "Hey," like while she's loading the back of your new vehicle.
Yeah, she finally paid attention.
Yeah.
I called it, Tim. Hamilton's in 16th.
Yeah, but your boy Stroll's in 20th.
Okay, well, I'm okay with that. I didn't want him to make it into Q3. I just wanted to throw it out there to tick you off.
Stroll's not. He's on a flyer too, and it's terrible.
I'm just
Lance
happy
Stroll's
that
DNF too.
yeah.
It's Jar in 6th.
So his dad can buy it because his dad actually can't afford apparently to be good at F1. So
That's
I don't
true.
know that he can't afford it. He just can't seem to do it. So Hamilton does have a chance here. He's on a flyer, but he's got a lot of yellow. I don't know. We'll see. He's only got to get out of 17.
Sliding all over the place.
So he's gonna push Gasly's out right now.
Gasly is out. He's done.
Yeah,
2 hands in.
interesting. There's the surprise.
Duhan's
Duhan goes up
still
to
going.
11th. Yeah. Let's see how Hamilton
Bortoletto in
does.
9th is the one that's.
That's interesting, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Hulkenberg in 13th.
Hulkenberg too.
Yep, they're gonna make it through.
Little Sauber. Sonoder.
Yuki Tsunoda. Get out of the way, whoever that is. Let Hamilton come through. Thank you. Sir Hamilton, let him through. Don't lock up now. I think he's gonna be in. Yeah. Hamilton's gonna come in. He's gonna knock Tsunoda out. Yep. Oh, Tsunoda could knock Hulkenberg out. He did. Hulkenberg's knocked out as well. So who we got out? We've got Hulkenberg, Alonso. Is Stroll on a lap? No, he's done. Everybody's
Doesn't
done.
matter. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, right. Apparently, Norris hit the wall. By the way, I don't know if you heard him say that. So
No, I didn't hear him say that.
hopefully he got away with that. The Verstappen, Norris, Piastri. But this
All of Aston Martin out.
Yeah, yeah. That Stroll money can't buy speed in Formula One. It bought it in what was it, Formula 2 or Formula 3 that you sent me that thing about where his
Oh, I don't remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, that was Rocket Power Mohawk that says that. It talked about how his dad basically bought his way into being a good driver.
He just nips it.
Just barely. Is this a celebrity that we're looking at here? I don't know who. Who is this person? They just randomly show people. Someone's girlfriend.
Somebody in Kick Sour.
Lance Stroll's girl. Oh, no, he's Aston.
Kick Sour.
It's like, I'm so excited he's done racing so I can hang out with him.
Gasly being out though
that's the shocker, isn't it?
That is the shocker. You were right on that.
Especially due on making it and Gasly being out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, being out qualified.
Did you see how furious Doohan was yesterday at the sprint qualifying?
Yes.
Man,
he's
furious.
Hot. So how do the tires work on those rims? Like, does it compress to keep them on? Because they don't bolt them on, right?
I think they're just air, just like a regular tire works, like with air and
no, how they slide on and off that like hub.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea how that works.
That's an interesting system. I wonder if it's like a pressure push out so that it's held on with only pressure, not a nut or bolt.
I'm pretty sure it is a nut because the gun that they use, it screws on and off. It's weird. I was watching something about how that gun works, and like it automatically, like they push it on and it loosens, and then it automatically tightens, and then they have to hit a button, I'm pretty sure, and it's not until all the buttons are hit that they can hit the green light for them to come out of the pit, So it's a pretty cool device. It's just like, if you look at Dallas on the F1 app, the F1 TV app, and look through some of the, forget what it's called. It's called like F1. It's Sam Collins. He's the technical guy. I think it's called like F1 Tech or something like that. They explain lots of this stuff. Very interesting. I think it's interesting. So. Oh, I forgot that I got myself a tasty beverage.
Nice.
Did Gasly like lock up?
What do we got? We have
fucking Ferrari.
Hulkenberg. This is now the ceremonious 16th place staying in the car in case somebody's lap gets deleted.
By the way, new record set again today.
Lance Stroll.
Yep.
Most times out in Q1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Further extending his lead.
He's a champion of something,
That's true. Owner of a record.
A champion of the suck. Look at these people laying down and not watching the cars. How much money does it have to cost to get on the roof above the pit lane and you're laying on a couch? That's depressing.
Boring. They're just sitting there waiting right now.
Dallas, you want to go to Austin and watch a Grand Prix? Was that something you would be interested in doing?
Depends on when it is.
October?
Nope.
I don't know if we're going to do it or not.
I'm going to be in Italy.
Well, there's Grand Prix in Italy too, but not in October. So
True, not in October. Going to Imola would be cool.
There's two.
Emily says hello and good night.
Hello and good night to her as well.
So while we're breaking with this shit, what happened in the pits during the sprint? Was that Verstappen's fault?
A lot.
Oh,
Yes.
it was Verstappen's fault, but not his fault,
team.
really.
It was his team's fault. Yeah.
They blocked his view? Is that what, like, or they gave him the go to leave?
Yeah, they gave him the go. Yeah, and he left, and then they released him
was right there.
right into Antonelli.
So, like, that fucks Antonelli.
Yeah,
hard.
Absolutely.
Because Antonelli didn't get to pit.
So can he file like a major grievance or something like that?
I mean, Max Verstappen got penalized 10 seconds, but you're right. Like, it doesn't help Antonelli at all. Yeah.
Let's say this. Let's say like Verstappen was in the lead, and Tsunoda's in the pit, and Tsunoda just pulls into like Piastri, and takes him out of the race so that Verstappen can win. Yeah. Like, they're on the same team. Like, that's a legitimate strat. Like, shouldn't it be like a team penalty or something like that to prevent that from happening?
I don't know. I'd like to look up and see. Now, stuff happens where they say, hey, we need you to hold up this person. Like, that's the thing. But I've never heard of anybody giving instructions to wreck the other car, another car.
Yeah, you have.
When was this?
What's the guy's name? Hold on.
Latifi? Are you talking about when Verstappen finally got? No, it wasn't. He was on Williams, the guy that wrecked for Verstappen to get the pit and get the soft tires and win his first championship, which is a great race to watch, by the way. It's a great race to watch. I forget. It was, I want to say it was like Saudi Arabia, like 2018 or 19 or something like that. It was Max Verstappen's first championship. What are you talking about?
Flavio Briatore.
Oh, did he tell somebody to wreck somebody else?
Yeah, so he was banned from F1.
Oh,
because of it.
He's a nutcase. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, and then he got reinstated because he appealed it. But there was a thing where he told somebody to wreck into somebody else, I believe, is the reason he was banned. Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I don't like him, so I didn't do much research on him. So what are these investigations? Investigate. All the stuff is getting investigated after the session. Albon's on there too, so Albon will get a 50 grid penalty.
Probably.
Since that's what the stewards are into right now for Williams.
Verstappen is so aggressive in that first sector. He's not as good in the second, though.
Well, he's all purples now because he just got out there for this session.
Well, no,
you know what I mean?
He just continually has better sector ones than like Piastri and Norris, doesn't he?
I haven't been watching close enough to know for sure. We can look at it. We can pull up the stats. Sectors leaderboard. I think this is this per session? No, this is actually the whole thing, I think. So you're right. Verstappen has the fastest sector 1. Albon has the fastest sector 2. And Norris has the fastest sector 3. So interesting. Good observation, Dallas. And it's not by much.
But it's enough.
3/10 actually. I mean, it's all changing right now as I watch it.
3/10 on a board that 1 to 15 was
yeah,
6/10.
yeah. You're right. Yeah, it is. It's big, isn't it? Interesting.
So why did Miami have a sprint and a Grand Prix?
Because it's stupid. That's why. I don't like
in the
sprints.
US.
Yeah, they always do that because I think the reason for the sprint is they want to get people to watch racing, and they don't. People apparently don't have the attention span to watch a full race, so they do these. Start doing these sprints. It's so dumb. I don't like it.
Now, is it the same rules, like one tire change, one pit?
I think
No,
the sprint
no,
you are mandated
you-
to have a certain tire compound. And
no, but
normally
you
it's
don't
medium.
have to. Yeah, you don't have to pit unless it
You
was
don't have to
raining.
pit.
Like it
Yeah,
was.
that's
So
why
that's
they
why
pit.
yesterday was weird.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah. We were talking about how boring it was watching it, and then all of a sudden they started going on slicks, and like tons of stuff happened in like 4 laps. That was very interesting. So
Yeah. Well, the beginning was interesting, wasn't it? There was that overtake of
Antonelli.
Antonelli.
It was interesting. Yeah, the start was interesting, and I felt bad for Antonelli. But Piastri just has more
Piastri's
experience.
a monster off the
Yeah.
blocks. Like,
Yeah,
I think he's even better than Verstappen, or just his car is.
he's getting there, isn't he?
Well, I mean, that's what won him freaking
Last race. Yeah,
the
Just-
Saudi or whatever.
just getting in the right spot.
Antonelli to third.
Antonelli to third, Verstappen's in fourth. The Williams are just holding strong together.
Dude, Russell, bad lap.
Yeah, right. Antonelli's in third, and Russell's in 11th.
So, to follow up on Flavio,
Flavio
it was
Briatore.
2009. Apparently, he ordered Nelson Piquet Jr. to deliberately crash his car to get a safety car to allow Alonso to win a race for Renault.
Jeez. That's interesting. So
Yeah,
Dallas, I have a question. You've been watching Formula One for a while now. Well, who do you cheer for? Like, who do you like to see win?
Verstappen.
You like to see Verstappen win?
I kind of want him to break Schumacher and Hamilton's record.
Okay, interesting.
I like records being broken.
Yeah. Well, how about a record for like the youngest guy to podium? That's a record I want to see broken.
So, okay, like, well, I'm not sure because I haven't watched it enough, like, to really know the drivers.
Let's say
I kind of like Leclerc.
Yeah,
little bit.
Cool. He's cool.
I think if he wasn't with Ferrari, he would do better.
Really? Well, right now, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. But he's like
Ferrari
the
seems
Ferrari
to be
golden child.
underperforming their drivers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, their car is underperforming is really what it boils down
that's
to.
what I mean. Yes.
Oh. They have a graphic up right now that's showing that the fastest drivers in the straights are Piastri #1, and then second and third are Albon and Sainz.
there you go.
Awesome.
I don't like Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, really? What about Lewis Hamilton don't you like?
I mean, they're all arrogant, but he's kind of like. I think he doesn't want to give up the fact that he's kind of past his prime, and he kind of makes more excuses now than he's kind of like, dude, you're just not as good as the others. Like, you're still really good. You're just not. You're not the top tier right now.
I can see he does have an air of arrogance and confidence that's kind of, I could see how it would be irritating. But the reason I still like him is because if you watch interviews and everything, he's so kind to everybody. Like, he's so nice to everybody. And so I'm like, it's okay. I like Hamilton. And that's the only reason I really like Alex Albon.
I've watched like 4 or 5 races, so I really don't know the personalities that well.
If you watch Drive to Survive, you'll learn all of the personalities very well. Maybe, I don't think that show's entirely honest, by the way. Like they the first season of Drive to Survive, when Jimmy V took over Williams, they made him out to be like a total nerd, and he's a total bad A. Like, he's awesome, but they just painted him as a nerd. Yeah, he is missing a chin. But did you see that Williams, well, just not Sainz, but Albon and Jimmy V, they went to the Blue Angels and flew with the Blue Angels?
I saw something on Instagram that was pictures of it, but I didn't see what they did.
And James Vowles has this picture where he's sitting in the cockpit and he's like got no helmet on and he's like looking off, but he's strapped in and has all the flight stuff on. And I was like, if I had that picture of myself, I would put it on everything. I would make stickers of it. Like I would just be like, this is the coolest picture in the world of me. Yeah. This is my picture for the rest of my life. I'll be 90 years old and they'll be like, do you have a picture you want to share? Like an updated picture so people know what you look like? And I'd be like, this one right here. So this has turned into us not watching qualifying and just talking because
well, yeah, they're not doing
going
anything
on right now.
There's nothing going on. Yeah. I don't want to go. So honestly, if I was able to go to any Grand Prix in the world, and this is going to sound crazy, but I actually want to go to Austin. I think COTA is a cool track. Like I do want to go to that one. And then number 2, I can't decide between Spa and Silverstone would be the 2 that I would want to go to other than that. Spa would be cool. I also I would go to the Hungarian. I think that would be super cool.
Yep.
Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring, that would be cool.
Imola also.
Imola, I think Imola or Monza would be fun to go to.
Yeah, no, either of those.
You just have to wear your Ferrari stuff if you go to Monza. Otherwise, you'll get
Tifosi.
You'll get attacked. Yeah. Where are you going to Italy, Dallas? What are you doing there?
No, my mom and her brothers are going, because their family's from there. They're going on like a tour of some of the cities, and my mom asked if I would go with her.
Awesome.
So
our mom is going to Italy on Thursday. Actually, she's leaving. So
cool.
Our aunt's there right now.
Yeah, she's at the Amalfi Coast, which is freaking gorgeous. So
I think she switched. She's at Pompeii now, which is on the other side.
Is it?
I've been there before. It's nice.
Amalfi or Pompeii?
Rome.
Which one?
I did Rome, Pompeii, and Naples, I believe.
Yep, that'd be
nice.
over there.
Yeah. What happened?
Whoa.
Oh, little.
Who was it? Who had snap?
I think that was Behrman.
Ocon. No, it's Ocon. Yeah.
Ocon. Yeah, he's the only one in.
Yep. So we got 2 minutes left in qualifying here, and they are about to start putting down all their flyers.
Oh,
Norris is I think starting his flyer. Yep.
Antonelli just got.
Antonelli starting a flyer. Verstappen on a flyer.
Whoa, what the? Yeah.
I don't think Ocon's going to be doing well. I mean, his sectors do not look well.
He seems a little all over the track in some of the corners. That's got to be annoying to have that beam down the middle of your vision.
Well, they don't really see it apparently because of your bifocal vision, instead of. Does that make sense?
It's like your nose. It's
yeah,
like your
exactly.
Nose where
Yeah. Yeah. I was sitting there holding my hand up to my face as I'm describing this like a complete moron.
That's your 10th. Hamilton out.
Hamilton, what are you doing?
Russell out too. But Russell's on a lap.
Nah, I think Russ.
He is definitely putting in a very average lap, as Julian Palmer said, for Russell. Hamilton he's on a flyer, but it's not a great lap, and he's on the bubble at 11th. Can anybody knock anybody? Can anybody pull their way out? It's either Russell or Hamilton can both pull their way out. Bortoleto is not. If he's on a lap, it's not a good one. Doohan is not. Sainz goes ahead of Albon, but just takes one spot.
Let's go, Russell. Screw it up.
Oh, yeah. Russell goes up to third place.
Oh, there he goes.
So surprising top 10. Doohan. No, he's not. Well, I think this might be the best. Okay, so Hadjar, Hamilton, Bortoleto, Doohan, and Lawson are out now. Top 10. Surprise of the top 10 is Esteban Ocon being in 10th spot and being there.
And Tsunoda making it.
Tsunoda, yeah.
Is that the first time he's made it into Q3?
No. He
As
did
a Red
it.
Bull?
He's done it before. Yeah.
Question mark?
He was 8th.
No, as a Red Bull.
Yeah, no, he did it. He did
He
it.
was 8th
I don't know.
in the Japan Grand Prix, wasn't he?
Oh,
I think his
That
first
might be,
one, he
yeah.
did pretty good. What happened with Hamilton here? Oh yeah, he had a lock. He has rear lockup at the going into that corner. You could see the smoke coming off.
He had a lockup on the front tire, like.
What do we think of these liveries? Like I mentioned, Kick Sauber's got kind of a cool one.
What's
Do
a
you think of
livery?
it's like a car paint? It's just car
painting,
paint.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Ferrari.
nah.
Yeah, it's all right, right? Like it's not that cool. I don't even care
The
for their
Racing
blue.
Bulls is okay.
Yeah.
The blue looks
Japanese
like,
ones were just
honestly,
better.
The IBM look is pretty freaking terrible.
Which one?
The blue is because it's IBM.
And
For the
HP.
Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
Man.
I think there's more to it than that. Like they have like Ferrari, Ferrari's red, obviously, but they have an old history of having blue in their livery. But it's more like a baby blue. So
Yep.
I'm not sure why they
And
did
for
the darker blue. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's because of
$682, we can have a
IBM or
jumper.
HP. Yeah, right. And that well, how much that hoodie was? $700 US.
Yeah, $682.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god! Did you call it a jumper? This has got to be something that they say in Great
I'm
Britain.
British.
Yeah, you are part British now.
That's right.
Hadjar's very angry that he's out. So
Okay.
what else do you say that's British, Tim? You say cheers now.
You say cheers.
Do they talk about the water closet in Great Britain, or what do they
They
say?
go to the loo.
They go to the loo. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. What else? Anything?
You say mate occasionally out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
mate that's a sim racing thing. People call each other mate all the time in sim racing because I think it's because a lot of people are from Great Britain that do it. But,
Throw it in the bin.
Yep.
You
You
say
put things in
bin?
the bin.
It's garbage.
So apparently the battery wasn't working.
but he said Lawson's battery's wasn't deploying as he expected it to.
This many problems? Like, these are the most technically advanced in teams and stuff in cars in the world, and like they have battery problems all the time.
I feel
Like,
like
why-
it's like I honestly feel like it's like anything. We just don't from the outside looking in, like it looks like it's the most advanced crap in the world. But like, like at work how there's like a guy that like never does a good job and you're like come on.
Why are
like,
you still here?
How does this guy still get away with this, And I feel
guess,
like
but
that's got to be
they all
happening
have
there
these
too.
problems, don't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I don't know if you saw practice 1. They left lights in Lando Norris's, like flashlights in Lando Norris's cockpit. So imagine, like, first of all, that cockpit is not very big. Okay, like they're tight in there. And imagine you start going around a track, your first lap, 200 miles an hour, and all of a sudden there's tools flying around in there. He was not happy. He was like, "What is this?"
Well, I mean, that shit happens. Remember last year when Albin had the blower still attached?
Yeah, I do.
Super dangerous.
Yeah, it is. And in fact, I think they said that they were like, they could get, the stewards could have something to say about this. But I remember what happened.
That would kill somebody.
But
I don't remember what happened.
He knocked it off in the pit.
Yeah,
in the pit, I think is what happened, and so it didn't affect anybody.
All right. What's your order for
Well, we already predicted at the beginning, and I don't even remember what we said. I think I said
you said Norris, Piastri, and Antonelli?
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
And I said Piastri, Norris. I think I said Verstappen because I said it was boring.
I think you did, yeah. You said the typical.
But I think a Mercedes is also possible.
Yeah, Russell's looking pretty good.
And my prediction was correct.
What if Albin or Sainz gets up there?
That's what I'm
my
saying.
gosh, I'll be so happy.
Yeah,
you're true.
Williams,
double Williams
both,
Q3. Yep.
So
you got it.
In the points to start the race, no matter what.
Do they change the brakes in between queues?
I don't think so.
Garage.
The garage. Yep.
Yep. The one that trying to convert everything to. Yeah, they do call him Sonoder. But trying to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius is the hardest thing for me, though, really.
Yeah. When you're there, are you just used to the Celsius, like talking about Celsius?
I just know that 38 is 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And I know that like 20 is like room temperature, 2021, like 72.
Yeah.
So when they get in between those, I'm like, I think I can find it. I think I kind of know where they're going.
I know that I need a jacket, like a light jacket or a sweater at 58 degrees. I know that if it gets colder than 58 degrees outside, then I'm going to be cold.
Yeah, but what if you're having a jacket potato? What does that mean?
A what?
Jacket potato.
I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It's British.
Jacket potato?
Yep, jacket potato.
What does that mean? Explain that to
me. Literally it's just a baked potato. They call them jacket potato though.
Why? Because it has the skin on it?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
A jacket potato. I've never heard that before.
Yep, jacket potato.
If somebody would ask me if I wanted a jacket potato, I would be like, no, thank you.
No.
I don't think so.
So actually, the thing that gets me more than anything else, really, is they don't ask how you're doing. They ask, you okay? so you'll
like,
you walk
in. I'm good, man.
Yeah. Well, no, you walk in somewhere and they go, "You okay?" And you're like, "It's tone," but like at the same time, most of the time, I'm like, "Wait, yeah, what? Should I not be? What's going on?
Did I stub my toe on the way in or something?
Yeah,
like what? Yeah. What exactly?
What do you know that I don't know? Like, what do you see? Is there something on me? Like."
So they're just like, yo, you okay, mate? You know, like that sounded Australian, but yeah.
No, for real, you okay is how and like I said, it's tone based because like if you went up to somebody and said, "Are you okay?" as opposed to "You okay?" and they do the up, "You okay?"
Yeah.
So anyway,
I love it. But like, So you have only really experienced London, right? Like you haven't
That's
gone
true. Yeah.
anywhere outside of London, and that's got to be like
Yeah.
its own cultural, like unique cultural
True.
experience.
True. But
And then on
like,
top of that, like, you know, you got to think about cities, you know, Dallas and Pittsburgh and whatever other cities you've been in the U.S. Different parts of the cities have different parts of culture, you
sure.
know, too.
Yeah.
So
Because you have the East Enders in London that are the Cockney people, and you have like the West Side people are a little more posh.
yeah,
Like people south of the river are totally different too. So like
yeah,
it is all over the place.
yeah. And then here in Pittsburgh, we just don't cross rivers. Like there's people
True.
that you know won't go see their kids anymore because they moved outside of the triangle, you know,
Yeah.
just too far.
Sonoda starting everything? Yeah, Sonoda's
Uh,
first. First on the track. No, wait, Ocon is.
yeah, I would expect Ocon to be.
He'll be first.
I like that it's shorter as you get to further in the
Yep.
queues.
Verstappen's all purple microsectors. Weird.
Of course, yeah.
You're saying that Sonoda and Ocon aren't capable of going faster than him?
Yeah, definitely.
And Leclerc. Piastri's taken away some of the purples.
I want to see a Williams in the top 3. Let's see it. Come on.
Yeah, Verstappen's gonna go 1.
Normally, it's pretty much a banker, hit, your last flyer. That's normally what they do.
Yeah, Norris gonna be close.
Yeah. Piastri goes second. Let's see what Norris can do. Come on.
Norris is gonna go ahead.
I don't know.
No, he goes P2. 3,000ths of a second.
Holy
Wow.
Norris is in second, but it's still, everybody's got one more flyer. Sainz is in 4th. Come on, Antonelli. What does Antonelli got? Antonelli's doing all right.
What about Albon?
Albon goes to 4th. 4th. What is up with the Ferraris? Leclerc went back into the pits.
Not
He
bad.
came out and did I don't know if he
It's
bailed out.
all a strategy by Fred Vasseur, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
Oh, his time was deleted.
Oh, okay.
He lock up? Oh, he locked up. George locked up.
During the Grand Prix tomorrow, you have some Ferrari drivers being super salty over comms.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They normally are. So
It's water.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe
We
it's
think the water is water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeti blowers.
0.003 of a second is freaking wild.
It's nothing, right? It's nothing.
And the fact Piastri's only 1,700s behind.
Yep.
Or 17,000, sorry.
Yep. God, I want to see somebody else get in the top 3. I have this thing, like, I just always cheer for the underdogs. Like, if somebody is somebody like I like McLaren, but I would be perfectly fine if somebody went ahead of them, you know?
Right now, it seems like you've got the two best cars, obviously, with very good drivers, and then you have the best driver with a little
Okay,
bit of a
car.
subpar car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then they're just ahead of the field.
I feel like if Verstappen was with any other team, I would be cheering for him. Christian Horner, Helmut Marko, ugh. I don't like it, you know? And I haven't seen Christian Horner's wiener, but I've seen a blurred out picture of it. And even that looked a little weird, you know, like a little freaky. So,
What?
like, yeah, I've seen a blurred out picture of it. I've seen the picture, but it was
The
blurred
picture of the
out.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was blurred out. And
See, there's a real blower, by the way.
I don't want to see his wang, so I didn't look any further for it. But the picture that I saw was blurred out, and it looked weird. Like it looked like it wasn't. There's something unnatural about it, and I just don't like him. And I'm not a Christian Horner fan, so and I'm definitely not. I don't know who is a Helmut Marko fan. I don't know anybody that seems to say anything good about him. So
mostly people that are in Argentina and Brazil that have left Germany around the 1940s.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna go there, but you went there.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't like him. That's all, boys. There's not much about the Red Bull team that I like. So except for Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen is literally the only thing at the Red Bull team that I like.
Hold on.
I like
just
Tsunoda.
take a step back for a second. Look at their junior program, because half the racers on the grid were part of their junior program.
I know. That's true. That's a good point.
Which is Helmut Marko's program.
They're not there anymore. I'll tell you that much.
I know, but like, if you look up who went through his program, it's like everybody.
Albon, Sainz,
Gasly.
Yes, Sainz. I said that. Who else? I think that might be. I mean, Sonoda.
No.
Lawson.
Yeah.
That might be it, though. That might
Nick
be
DeFries, Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know who anybody else.
You Googled
graduates.
It.
Here you go. I just did. Now I did. I did now. Vettel did. I don't know.
Hold on. We can't talk about this right now. We got 2 minutes left. Everybody's on their flyers right now. Everybody's getting ready to do the real flyers. This is what you watch qualifying for, is this part right here. We got to see this.
Mom watches qualifying. Isaac Hadjar is the other one.
This doesn't work. You see, Tim makes your mom jokes with me, and it just
makes sense to me.
Interesting.
Right? I know. He does this all the time. He says your mom jokes, and I'm like...
Yeah. Your mom's in Italy, so...
She's not right now, but she will be, so...
Yeah, well, your mom's a registered dietitian. Wait.
Yeah, well, your mom's freezer's so big she can store all your groceries.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably true, actually. Yeah. She did store all my groceries.
Yeah.
All my frozen groceries, that's it. I thought you were going for some kind of joke that I wasn't like aware of at first there, like I just didn't get it. But then I was like, oh no,
I was making really, terribly obvious, awful.
That really did happen. Yeah.
I was gonna say that was oversteer.
Yeah, he started off a little rough, but look, he's still purple. So
yeah. Drifting.
Oh yeah, he's just taking it to the limit, man.
He is ridiculous through those first
I know
6 or 7 curves. It's nuts.
Here it comes. Here comes Norris. He's not as fast. Norris is not as fast, but
yeah, but Piastri is. Oh, yellow.
I don't know, guys. This might be a
That
Verstappen
might be
pole.
Verstappen pole.
That's what it's
Yeah,
looking.
Piastri's not doing good.
Look who's purple, though. And Albon is purple in Sector 1 now. Norris, yeah, the McLarens are not doing well on this final.
No, Verstappen's going to hold it.
126.204. Let's see what happens. Antonelli's on a good
Norris
personal
has got
best.
purples now.
Norris is.
No, man, he's picking up.
He's doing it. Let's see. 26.204. Is he gonna do it?
No,
I think
don't know.
he was too cautious through.
Oh no, not there. That was bad. That's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
He's not. Yep, he's second. But guys, look at Albon's lap.
I agree. And
Albon has a good lap going. Sainz.
Let's go, both of them.
Albon
Holy
and
crap,
Sainz.
that's a lot of purple.
Yeah. Sainz goes up to 4th. What does Albon do? Albon? Oh, how does he have that much purple and go to 5th? I don't even know. Williams in 4th and 5th. Antonelli goes to 3rd.
Oh, gosh.
Verstappen, Norris, Antonelli. Russell goes to 5th. Wow, this is very interesting.
Is this the first time, other than the one penalty, that the two McLarens aren't next to each other in pole position?
It's been a while. Oh, no, because
Verstappen and Suzuka.
Yeah, and Norris wrecked in.
That's what I meant. The one where he
was that Saudi Arabia where he wrecked? I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was Japan. I thought it was Japan. No, he did wreck
Saudi Arabia.
You're right.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia wrecked. Yeah.
And he moved up like 10 positions.
Yeah, and so these things, like, I know pole position is cool, and you're at the advantage in pole position, but let's be honest, like, it's anybody's race from 1 to 4. You know what I mean? Like, it's anybody's race. So, I mean, I hope Antonelli has a better start than he did. I hope he knows what to do now that he's in the top 3 for qualifying, because in the sprint qualifying, he had no idea what to do when he got pole. So,
I almost feel like it's an advantage for Piastri to be second, because he can overtake in the opener,
easily,
which kind of throws off whoever's in the lead. They have to back off a little.
Yeah. Well, and I'd rather have Piastri doing that, because Piastri is like a little more aggressive and about holding his position, and Norris is always a little timid with Verstappen.
Why is he always right there?
Who? The FIA president?
Yes. Like, he's just always like, oh, hi guys, I'm right here. Need to be here right now.
His job.
It isn't? As the president? I don't think so.
That guy's a serious mustache.
He does have a serious mustache. Nice little handlebar. Senior vice president of Apple over there. Who's mustache man, though?
That's the real question.
They just keep listing names, but we don't know which of these people are who,
How's a non-executive chairman?
Yeah, that'd be nice. I want to be a non-executive chairman. Businessman and investor that's Slim Helu.
I get to go to all the parties, and I don't have to do any of the work.
Yeah. Well, let's see how the Grand Prix goes tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to stop this. We're going to end this. Any parting thoughts from you guys before we end it?
Sainz and Albon in 6-7 is a great place to start.
Awesome, right? Yeah, that's great.
It's the best thing that's in this list right now.
Antonelli in 3rd as well is very cool. So
no, not as cool as Williams in 6-7.
That's true.
Yeah, Antonelli's been impressive this season.
He has been, and I predicted him as a flop. I thought he was going to be a flop, and I'm so happy I'm wrong. So, because he's been fun to watch.
Ferrari was the disappointment of this.
Ferrari has been the
for
flop of the
real.
season so far. I mean, of the season, really. Leclerc had the, or Hamilton had the. What do they
Dude,
have? One podium, and they have.
There he goes.
They've got Hamilton. He couldn't get his helmet off again.
Yeah, same problem as last time.
And then Hamilton had the sprint win in China, but that's been it for them. So
Yeah,
So who do you think in 5 years is the future of F1?
Piastri or Antonelli? I think Piastri is going
both.
to win a championship in the next 5 years if he doesn't do it this year.
Think he wins it before Norris?
Yes,
yes.
I do think that. And a lot
I
of
think he
British
wins it
people are
this
going to
year.
be very mad at us for saying this,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think Piastri is going to do it before Norris. Many congratulations, Max. He does find magic time. There's no doubt. All right, tomorrow live streaming the Grand Prix. It starts at
What
4
time is that?
o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. We'll probably start around 3:30. So everybody, we will see everybody tomorrow on the live stream.